Blaine Gabbert, I think maybe the most likable player in all football right now. I mean, guy that was stuck with Gus Bradley, no quarterback development whatsoever, drafted way too high. I know he's made a ton of money, but listen, this guy went to San Francisco, had Chip Kelly, had a really tough offense to run. Finally, he's with Bruce Arians, good NFL attack. Guys, he's on his first chance. You root for a guy like Blaine. Blaine, great, chemistry with Fitzgerald. What Blaine has to do right now is similar to what Matt Luke did at Ole Miss. He just has to worry. The main thing is for Blaine, even if the team wins or loses, he needs to win this locker room. This is a veteran group. He needs to connect with his receivers, connect with the offense, connect with the defensive guys of Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson. Blaine needs to take over the locker room. If he can do that, there's a chance that I think Blaine Gabbert is going to finish out the year. He's going to stay, and he's going to get a chance, I believe, to start next year. He's going to start in front of whatever rookie that they draft. He's going to be given the opportunity to do that, especially if he deals during the end of the year. You saw what Case Keenum did. Blaine Gabbert can do very similar things. Blaine can do very, very similar things. Very likable kid. Now, Jacksonville, y'all have a wonderful team. Y'all have a great defense, tremendous defense. You just have a terrible, terrible passing game, a terrible quarterback. I'd look at Chad Henne. He's a guy that honestly could throw a forward pass 10-plus yards. Blake Bortles cannot. It's a shame that the trade deadline's up because if y'all had Alex Smith, y'all might be able to make a championship with him even as your quarterback. It's tough to waste such a special year of defense, especially with veterans like Church and Calais there. So, tough loss for you guys today. And I'd think about Chad Henne if I were Doug Marrone. And it's tough because Marrone isn't exactly a quarterback whisperer either. So, you're going to have to hit on a guy. You're going to have to get a great quarterback coach in there. And you're going to have to pound, Leonard Fournette. And you guys just need a game manager, smart guy like a Smith, like a veteran to come in there. And you guys should be okay. Even a Trevor Siemian might be fine. You just need a rock-steady guy for a couple of years, and then you'd be fine. If you had Brad Johnson, you'd have a chance. You had Trent Dilfer, someone of that ilk. But unfortunately, Blake Bortles makes Trent Dilfer look like, freaking Warren Moon. LA Rams, another storyline. Wade Phillips is fantastic. I think there's a stat like every year Wade's at a different spot. He's making the playoffs. The defense that he has, the 3-4, it's rocking. The linebackers are playing great. Webster was phenomenal. Tremaine Johnson. The tackling. I mean, they tackled Mark Ingram. They had an unbelievable goal line stand. They're playing fast. They're playing physical. They're playing smart. Jared Goff, his confidence is sky high. He's play action faking beautifully. He's getting Sammy involved in the plan. Gurley's running aggressively. Cooper Kupp was a fantastic pick. Les Snead. All of Les Snead's wildest dreams are coming to fruition. And it's because of Sean McVay. And it's a perfect, harmonious working relationship. Just shows you can be young. And you can go out and you can deal and be tremendous. Most people said he's too young. Shouldn't be getting a head coaching job. Those people are fools. You need to look at the character of a man. Look at the relationships that McVay builds with his players. He ain't a Greg Schiano. He's a charming person, charming guy. And players love Sean McVay. And that's why the Rams are for real. Kansas City. I ride with Alex till the end of the year. There's no point in putting in Mahomes now. It's not like Mahomes is going to go in and win playoff games. Let Mahomes start, have another training camp under his belt. And let him just take the team next year. Let Alex go. Try to, win the NFC West over San Diego. Try to continue to secure your wild card spot. Get back on the right track. I can't believe they lost to the Buffalo Bills today. Horrid loss. Terrible play calling. And, Kareem Hunt and these guys have been slowed down. They need probably another wide receiver in the draft to complement a speedy but little Tyreek Hill. And it's despicable what's going on with Kansas City. That's another storyline, but I'd let it ride it out. You look at that division, San Diego or L.A. with Anthony Lynn, they're coming on strong, but, you look at the wild card picture, Jacksonville losing to the Cardinals. The KC Chiefs are still capable of making the playoffs, and if you get them into the playoffs, with Andy Reid, you still have an organization that could still do damage in the postseason. It brings me to my next point. I look at the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens have a chance in the AFC. I think that they can go on a late January run. They're battle-tested. They have the quarterback that's a playoff gunslinger guru. Their defense is playing awesome football. Players are coming together. You saw Brett Hundley even do better versus the Steelers. The Ravens make Brett Hundley look like he was playing in a fifth-grade flag football league. That's how crap Brett Hundley was last week. So give credit to the Ravens. They're sneaky. No one's talking about them. They're coming in. They're going to hit their stride at the right time. I'm not a believer in Mike Mularkey in Tennessee. They're barely winning ball games. They're winning, but they're never progressing. Went to Indy and just eked it out late. Even though they might host a playoff game, I still trust Joe Flacco, and I still trust the coordinator, John Harbaugh.